What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it is appreciated. As you can tell by today's video title, I am doing some work to my 350Z. I just want to get it situated for next year for shows and meets and things like that, just because I think I'm really going to be focusing more on the 280, and I don't want to be rushing with that and trying to get little things done with this. It is the day after Christmas. Surprising, I am still in a t-shirt. This year is kind of weird. But anyways, I am pretty excited. Got a couple stuff to do to this today, and then the next few days I am waiting on a couple other little parts so I can add some stuff to this, so this video will take place in a few days. But I got the boys out here with me for right now. These has his brand new vlogging camera that he got for Christmas, and I got a bunch of projects going. I'm doing some stuff to the 280 right now, doing some stuff to my son's McLaren. But for this video, again, it is going to be the 350. So the couple things I got to do is I am going to be taking my wheels off and inside the fenders. So for this here, I am going to be cutting some of this back just because I do have a leak in a line somewhere I haven't found yet. But occasionally when I'm driving, or if I'm trying to drive low, I will hit that, not on this side, on the other side, but I do want to go ahead and just take this back a little bit while I'm here. The main thing is, I've told you guys before, is I don't know why, but my front air struts are maxed out, and my rears, I still have plenty of play, but I have a lot more capability of going lower in the rear than I do in the fronts. So I didn't know what the heck that was about. Thought I was just gonna need to get new struts. I did end up talking to another guy on Instagram who has the 350Z, and he heard from another guy who has the 350Z that's low, that there is a trick that you can do under the engine bay, and I'll go ahead and show you now. Basically, the reason why I am not able to go as low as I want to, and why I hear a loud bang occasionally when I'm driving a little lower, is I guess the top hats, or not the top hats, the camber control arms are hitting right in this area, and that's what's keeping me from being able to go lower, and it keeps me from driving as low as I'd like to. So I'm actually going to be cutting a hole right here to go ahead and clear that spot up, which should allow me to lower the front a little bit, as well as drive a little lower, which both will be awesome, as they're things that I've wanted to do for quite a while. Getting my car ready for next season has already started. Shout out to Yaz for getting me a new steering wheel. I'll bring it into the sun. But my other one was leather. It was tearing all over the place. It was super dirty, so this one's wood. I'm going to keep this on so when I'm you know, doing work in the garage and stuff, and the center is black instead of the center being black. But as you can tell, just my dirty fingerprints all over it, and the leather just being messed up. Once I clean it, it doesn't look as bad, but again, the fact of just the leather being ripped and everything looks awful. I couldn't do it anymore. Fully in the right spot. The picture that I have was just the basis of this area. Hopefully it's in the right spot. If not, then I will have to move it and recut it, which I kind of want to refrain from, but if I have to, I have to. I did start on this side, but my battery for the drill died, so I gotta wait a little bit. Then I'll go ahead and pick this back up. It will never not be crazy to me how big my tires and wheels are. I love these things. Okay, so currently the next morning, sorry I didn't wrap it up yesterday, just got kind of caught up with everything, but I did get a couple things done. So for starters, I did go ahead and get some of this taken down. I might want to go back at it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I did hit it with the grinder, but I might just want to go ahead and actually cut some of it off, just, you know, as I'm lowering stuff in the front. If I'm going to be driving lower at all for pictures or anything, I kind of don't want to risk cutting up my tires at all with those fenders, so I might go back at that. But I did get that, and I have cut away a pretty good amount in the front. It's actually pretty surprising how much I was losing on the amount that, like, I wasn't able to go low, if that makes sense. Sorry, that was a mouthful. But I've at least able to go about an inch or two lower now in the front. I do want to finish cutting this up before I show you guys. I just want to let you know it's the next day, things like that. Still at it, but I am going to go ahead and get back into cutting that, and then I'll show you as soon as I'm... All right, so lowering side one. And side two. So the cuts don't look the cleanest. I did the best that I could. The drill that I used, that big O bit, it did good at first to at least show me where I needed to cut, but as you can see, these are square, not round. So I did have to just go at it with the grinder and just kind of cut into it this way, which, I mean, works really well. Again, the cuts don't look the nicest, but it did the job that I needed it to. Also happy that I ended up going with blue camber control arms. Before I was like, well, you can't see them, so it doesn't matter, but now that you can see them, I'm pretty happy that I went with the color scheme of my car. As you can see, I was missing out on that much more low. My front bumper now basically on the floor on the right side, and the front of my side skirts are now on the floor, just like the back of the side skirts have always been. So I'm happy that that's there, and my fitment in the front now is a lot better. Only issue is I have not tried closing the hood when this is all the way down. So hopefully it closes the way that I want it to. Gonna have to find out, and you know, hopefully that doesn't ruin what I'm trying to do here. Hood does close, which is awesome. It does look like it does push up a little bit. It's not as flush as it was, but I also have these washers in the back. Not sure if you guys ever noticed, but I do have these big washers that lift up the backside anyways, which I think also helps it. So all the little things that I did in the past are ending up helping me with this project, which is awesome that everything is kind of working out the way that I needed it to. Finally, the other things that I was waiting on came in, so I can go ahead and finish, at least for now, prepping my Z for next year. The things I was waiting on was all of this. Now, the floor mat is going in my Q50 as much as I'd love this in my 350. The colors really don't match. The other main thing is I did get underglow. I know it's, you know, really early 2000s, but it's made a comeback a little bit, and I'm not going to be driving around with it. It's really just when I park the car, because I think that when I'm slammed all the way like this and the lights are coming through, it'll look pretty good. And then some new Kakashi stickers that are a lot cooler to replace the ones that I have. Shout out to Hello Senpai for all of this stuff. They make some really awesome stuff. So I'm going to put my floor mat in, get the cars moved, or at least get the Q moved, put up the Z, and then try installing the underglow. Shouldn't be too bad. Electrical stuff, you guys should know, isn't really my biz, but I will do my best. New stickers are on. They look awesome, and I did get the underglow all put up. I hope it looks all right. The left side, the wire wasn't long enough, so it's not fully in an identical spot as this one is, but it should look okay. I hope that it does, but either way, I'm going to drop the car, and then we'll go ahead and turn it on and see what it looks like. So my car is so low that you kind of don't see it. Like right now, the lights are currently on. Let me try changing the color here. So my car is so low that you can't really see it, which I don't know if I like or dislike. It's definitely, you know, there, but whenever I park, at least for night shows, I might have to raise up the car a tiny bit because you can't really see anything. So pretty happy I got it done. Car is a little too low to fully see the lights, which again isn't necessarily a bad thing because it's not over the top. I am going to try it again when it's full nighttime because there is a little vent there that does show some sunlight, so I'm going to see what it looks like when it's completely dark. But for now, I think we're pretty much done. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget, I am doing a giveaway on my Instagram and also a giveaway for my YouTube community as well. If you don't know how to enter the giveaway for my YouTube community, go watch the last video. That's all I'm going to say. I left the details in there. Go check it out. If you saw the last video, you guys know what to do. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Remember, no matter what you're building, build it different, build it to stand out, but most importantly, build it for you, not for anybody else. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.